So today was another uneventful day, so I thought I'd talk to you guys who just know me through my videos and through social media about what I'm doing in the Philippines in the first place. Because I don't think I ever really, I think I just mentioned that I'm here, that I came for mission, which is very vague. So just a little bit of background. I went on my first foreign mission in 2010 to Honduras. I actually was supposed to go in 2009 on this mission, but there was like a situation going on with political unrest or something, and we weren't allowed to go anymore. The organization that I wanted to go with canceled the trip because it wasn't safe. And then just looking at more information about missions, and I just felt my heart like leap out of my chest. Like, I've never felt so like I can't even explain the word. I've never felt so like I've never felt that emotion before, whatever that emotion was. The next year, 2010, we finally went on this mission, and I just remember thinking, yeah, I can totally do this. Like, I can live like this. Then I went another mission, I think the next year, or the year after that, I don't remember, to Nicaragua. And then I went to Honduras again. This whole time, I really wanted to do missions. It was like this desire in my heart. I just wanted to go and serve the poor. And for some reason, I wanted to do it in another country. I wanted to go outside of my own culture and become part of another culture. Because I can serve the poor in the United States of America if I want. There's plenty of poor there. But for some reason, I don't know, it's just like this weird thing that I didn't want to be serving within my own culture. I don't know why. But okay, during all those mission times, I was still in college, so I couldn't just like pick up and move to Honduras or Nicaragua or wherever. So during my last year of college, I applied with this mission group. I went for the come and see weekend, and they rejected me. And I was like, oh shoot, I got rejected. That was, by the way, the first time I got rejected in my entire life or anything. So that was pretty devastating. So since I got rejected, I figured, alright, well, maybe mission isn't for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to do a mission. So then I graduated college, and I decided to start working, because that's what people do. So I worked in Times Square at a startup company as the graphic designer. It was a fun job. It was really nice, but it wasn't fulfilling. So then I quit, and I worked as the director of evangelization at a parish in New Jersey, and that was a great job because I was youth minister as well as the formation for adults and baptism and all that stuff. It was really nice. But after 2 years of that, I still had the desire to go on a foreign mission, like long term. It was just in me, and that's what I wanted to do. And so I spoke to my spiritual mama, and she said, well, it's been 2 years, just do it. Now's the time, go. So I was like, really? I can just do it now? It's like, for the longest time there was all these reasons not to, and now finally there's absolutely zero reason not to just do it. So she told me to research different organizations that I can go with on a mission. And I did my research. I looked at the Salesians, I looked at Missionaries of Charity, I had a list of at least 5 different groups that I had researched. And then when I went back to go talk to my spiritual mama, I kind of knew that what was on my paper that I researched wasn't what I wanted to do. And I kind of just asked her, well, can I just go on a mission with your community? And she said, oh, never thought of that before. So she contacted her sisters in the different countries, and she said there's 3 places I can go: Philippines, India, and Mexico. I ended up coming to the Philippines. And so on July 24th, 2013, I left everything in the United States. I left my family, my friends, my job. I quit my job. I left the community I was living with, and I got on a plane and came to the Philippines. 2 days later, I arrived in Cebu. I lived with the Sisters of St. John for my first 8 months here. Actually, the original plan was that I was just gonna stay in Cebu, in the Philippines for just 8 months. 5 months in, I just couldn't see myself leaving. When I would think about finishing my 8 months and going home, I would just get, like, I couldn't even think about it. Like, I was so depressed. So I spoke to a priest, I spoke to some sisters, I spoke to people, and I decided that I'm not gonna go home. I'm gonna rip up my return ticket and I'm gonna stay in Cebu. So I moved out of the sister's place, the sister's convent, and I lived at a center, the apostolic center, for a while. And then I found my own apartment, I got some roommates, and now I live in another apartment. And I've been doing little missions. I've been trying to just like I've been trying to blend in. So now the next question that people ask me is, how long are you staying for? When are you going back to the States? And the answer is, I don't have any plans. Technically next month I can fly home and never come back, and I wouldn't have broken any commitments or anything. So I guess with this story to end, I want to ask you for prayers for me. If you can pray for me in my discernment of what I'm going to do with my life. Figure that out pretty soon. I'm 27 years old, in case you didn't know that. And comment below on how I can pray for you. Alright, so I'm going to end this video right now. Good morning. I didn't finish editing the video last night, so I'm finishing it this morning. And I wanted to add that when I decided I was going to the Philippines, I started a blog, and if you guys want to check out that, there's my reflections, my whatever's going on there. It's at bulaysayeshi.com. I'll put a link below. Thank you, and good morning, and good night, and good evening.